This is just a quick demonstration of the debug test with Copilot feature in Visual Studio. So I've got some tests here that I've been doing some work to refactor and added a new test, and these tests are failing. And you'll see that here with our red X's in the test explorer. And now I want to get Copilot to help me debug that test. So I'll see that there's this option down here in the test explorer that says debug with Copilot. Let's click on that. And what it's going to do is it's going to open up a new Copilot chat session. And inside of that, it's going to add a bunch of context around what's happening. So what's the test that we're trying to achieve? What's the test failure that we're experiencing that we're trying to solve, obviously. And then the other thing it's gone and done is it's inserted a bunch of breakpoints throughout our test. It's telling us where it's added those breakpoints inside of this custom HTTP status code results on line 32 and 87. So it's analyzed that call stack of that test and then tried to figure out where it most likely should be putting breakpoints to determine what issue might be. It might have actually already figured out what the issue is, and I can see that from the comment that has come back with there. But now that our breakpoint has been hit, we'll see that it's actually looking at the current locals in context of where we're at, but it hasn't figured out any other reason why this test might be failing. So it says continue debugging. So it's giving me some suggestions on what else to do. So we've run through the end of their test, and we'll see that line 87, so that's the very end of this method, is the other place that it's put the breakpoint. And this time, again, it's looked at the inspected value. So this is the headers list that is now available, modified throughout the result of this running this test. And it says, please ensure that the retry after header is included in the single only single header array, which I've got here at the top. And that logic is used with inside of this test to only insert, to determine whether we insert a new header or append to an existing headers collection. So replace the current header or we append to the headers. Because it reckons it's figured out what the solution is, we can suggest us a code fix. So I can then get to do that, hit preview, and we'll see that this diff here is that it's appending retry after into that array. Let's hit accept, and then we can continue on our debugging. This test will then finish its debug run because, well, there was no other breakpoints for it to pause at. And then if we come back to Copilot chat, what can we do now? Well, we can restart the test, or we can restart the debugging, rerun the test, restart the debugging session. Let's just restart that test and see if Copilot did find the fix for us. There we go. We'll see we've got the green tick, and then Copilot is very satisfied with itself that the test has been completed. We could then run all the other tests inside of this test collection. Give that a moment. We'll see that they should all turn up as green. And there we go. With GitHub Copilot, we're able to get it to start the debugging session for the test, analyze some information about how that test was going to work, figure out places where breakpoints might be logical to set, inspect the state of the application at the point that that breakpoint is hit, and then finally give us a suggestion for what could fix that test. So hopefully that's useful and shows you how you can use GitHub Copilot to help you find fixes for tests.